This is where we're going to take a look at Texas versus OU in the Red River Shootout. And the first thing that comes to mind is just the struggles of Quinn Ewers early. Didn't take him long to get into the rhythm, but really coming in off of about 3 weeks off, not having seen live action off his injury. Really, you could see he had a little bit of rust there early. And right here, a little bit of pressure. Obviously, OU's defense has a little bit to do with it. They're a pretty solid bunch, especially defensively. Right here, 3 front, bring a little pressure. This on a 1st and 10, very first play of the game. And on this one, Ewers a little hesitant, and just with a 4-man rush, able to get him on the ground. So maybe they cut him off guard with that look. Maybe they wasn't quite sure what was going on right here with this one. Just really a too high look, maybe a Tampa look. Some guys pretty low, and just Ewers, I think right here early in the game, a little bit antsy, not quite ready for the speed of the game, and unable to get the ball out to any of these playmakers. OU with a big sack there early, first play of the game. And really the same sequence on this. Now it's 3rd and 14 after that sack. And right here again, showing a 3 front. They only rush 3. They have 2 guys right there kind of spying, especially this Mike that's just sitting here ready for the quarterback to step up. Good pro on this. And right here just airmails the ball right into the safety. So right there, big start there for OU. A little bit shaky there for Quinn Ewers coming off his injury right there starting the game. And right here with this look, you can really see what they're doing. You have your underneath guys working out, and you got a basic here from the outside receiver. And that's really where you're trying to go with it. And then he just airmails this just a little bit, puts it high. Safety's nowhere to be seen. That is a huge window. Any college quarterback should be able to make this, let alone a guy that's probably going to be one of the top quarterbacks taken this year. Wide open, just airmails it. Easy interception there for the safety that was just playing way off, trying not to get toasted. And they just gift it to him right there on about the 45-yard line. Really good start for OU. Kind of shaky there for Ewers. Now it's the start of that second quarter. It's 3-0 OU. And I think this is the play that really kind of got everybody going and kind of got everybody settled down. Again, 4-man pressure. This is on 3rd and 5, and Ewers ends up getting out, scrambling around a little bit, going to his right. Preferable right there for right-handed quarterback. A lot easier to get the ball out, especially if you're getting pressure ran down. Right here, he's on the edge. It's 3rd and 5. He knows, hey, I'm going to give my guy opportunity down the field. And this guy goes up, makes a great catch, 1 foot down right there. Huge play by DeAndre Moore to come down with this one. And again, this is really the first throw where you say, all right, they're about to get rolling right here. Ewers creating the ball, going to his right. Throws it to that second intermediate window. Great catch there by Moore as well. First touchdown here for Texas, and this was a great call. Again, just an easy throw right here for Ewers to sprint out to the right. Make it look like what everybody's got, some sort of a rub here. He's going to the flats, sprint out. But really what they're looking for is this to the backside. They've been in this trips close formation quite a bit. They knew there was going to be one guy sitting here backside. Let him rush, get hands on, make him think that he's doing something, getting to the quarterback. They do a great job getting up and over. So great job here by Ewers, pulling the string and pulling it down to that tight end. And again, the only guy that's left right here is the guy's manned up, and they're getting 2 guys out on this screen, trying to retrace rat kill, block the only guy that was left that was manned up. And then there's 1 guy left, D-tackle, got to beat him with speed. Great job here by Helm here, getting into the end zone. Of course, last time I had a video, I was calling him Helms or whatever. Everybody was giving me a bunch of crap about that. But anyway, Gunnar Helm. Dude's an absolute freak, great tight end. Finds a way to get in end zone. Good call there by Sark. A little bit of misdirection, knowing you're going to be one-on-one. Then you get your tackle out there to lead for him. Another great design here. 3rd and 6, getting pressure here from the field. And basically you're running a fade, slant here. Maybe you're getting a rub. Not sure exactly what they're teaching those guys on this. But with that backer blitzing, it vacates. Now there's a huge space right there. These guys are playing way too far off to ever stop this. If they do, you got a lot better chance to throw this fade for a big play. But they're sitting off. Right there, easy throw and catch underneath right there. I mean, it's a completion at 3 yards on a 3rd and 6. Texas. Now, when you're just starting to roll, you can kind of see what they're trying to do offensively for Coach Sark. They knew that they had a really good advantage there defensively. Really didn't want to force anything because they knew they weren't going to give up much defensively. But right here on this one, a little bit of a half boot. All right, you got a motion here. He's protection. He's there for protection. They're actually pulling a guard here as well. So that's why he's half rolling to the right. But what you're really looking for is you got a post here, maybe a vertical here, but really looking for this tight end working back across here. He works across his face. Once his momentum goes here, now he swims him, gets back to the out. Ewers, that's the very first thing he's looking for. Tons of space right there, but he started working that way with that half boot. Tons of space. You see there was the post chasing right there with the corner. This guy's working across there as well. So really probably looking post. Then you got this out, and you got this climb working back across the grain with that half boot. Easy throw and catch again. Helm, explosive play there for the tight end. And you know you really hate OU whenever you're going double pass here, up by 24 in the 4th quarter. Let's go ahead and go double pass. This is actually the second time I saw this exact play this day. We'll have a video where we have all the best calls from this past week, so make sure you're looking for that. But right here, in 21 personnel set. So here's your tight end, fullback, single receiver. He's got to back up. Got to be under center, throwing it behind. He's flying out there to help protect. And then this tight end is the guy that's releasing downfield for the vertical. And there's a safety over the top. But right there, pretty good throw. But really, good job trusting that you're not going to get blasted right there. Goes up, makes a play over the safety that was in the middle of the field trying to play center field. Great catch, great confidence right there that you're not going to get blown up. Again, one of the better tight ends in the country. Double pass right there, already up 24, getting after OU right there. This is on a 1st and 10 as well, so probably had it in and said, hey, man, let's go ahead and call it, see what happens, and kind of rubbed it into the face of the Sooners here. We're going to look at some of the run game from Texas, and of course, Quinn Ewers receivers get a ton of publicity, but right here, the run game is what really sets Texas up for a lot of success. And right here, just running the outside zone. Did a great job here by the receiver, creating an alley, and now, hey, it's in space, makes a safety miss. He's flying down too hard. He's out of control. Great cut. And now we're rolling. Got to do a lot better job here, ball security. Good play here by the DB, though. He puts his hand right on top of the football, and then he just keeps ripping, pulls it out. And the great thing is just the hustle right here. Outside receiver comes out of nowhere. He's flying. He's playing hard, and he's able to get a touchdown there right in the back corner of the zone before he gets out of bounds, or OU can recover it. And this is a great angle of it. He's ripping. You see where the receiver is. He's way back here. He's playing fast. And as soon as he sees that ball out, he's able to sprint to it. There's a little bit of a change of speed. I'd love for him just to go ahead and play with that same speed the whole time. But once he sees the football, now it's a race to it. You and a couple of Sooners here. And the receiver is able to beat him to it. So a really great play. Great hustle here, being in position. And that's Silas Bolden right there, number 11. So great play right there by Silas, playing fast, hustling all the way through the end of the play. Never know what will happen. That's what a lot of people say, oh, man, some teams are just lucky. Well, some teams play through the whistle, and they make their own breaks, and that's what Texas does right now. Look here of outside zone. This time, just 20 personnel set. He's working back to the backside, and Oklahoma's playing this 3 front. Everything looks great. You're doubling up to outside. You're doubling there to the inside. He's working that gap. He's probably a B-gap player, so we're going to go ahead and block him. He's working back for whoever shows up to C-gap. A 3-high look here on a 1st and 10. Now, of course, it is kind of ticking down. We're under 2 minutes, but right there, half. Texas just hands the ball off. He's supposed to play in a touchdown here for Texas to go up 21-3 at half. Now we're getting the second half, and of course, anytime you got Sark out there, you know there's going to be a couple specials throughout the day. And right here, it looks like they're running counter away from the bunch. So a bunch right here, he's going here, and then he's working back to help lead. Everybody else is blocking down. Single receiver right there. He's the guy on the reverse, faking it right there to the running back. He comes around, just the easy toss. Now you got guys out in space. And again, you can see the tight end. He works here. That's Helm again. He's out there leading for whatever shows up. You got a linebacker that did end up reading it. But with all these guys that had just blocked back to really start the second half, creating an explosive play, and continue to build on that momentum you had at the end of the half. Now we just saw that reverse over there where they ran counter, made a light counter. They ran a reverse here. Now they are actually just running counter out of this set. So right here, pulling around, kick, lead. And the great thing about this was Helm, he works around to his guy. And then just the patience here by Wisner, seeing that everything had been logged. Let's go ahead and get outside. So that's a great read. And it was a big game by him. He had 118 yards, 9.1 per carry on 13 carries. So right there, big day and great read here on this one. It's not just one of those huge plays that he had, but really good read, running counter, seeing how it's getting blocked and how they're squeezing, so we can bounce that to the outside, get a first down right here on a 2nd and 5. Right here on this look, Jaden Blue getting him out of the backfield, and really it's just an extension of the run game. He's going to block that, most dangerous block in there, and he's going to work around for whatever shows up, whether it's a corner, safety, whoever's the next guy to fire in, and they're going to get the edge. So right there, got him pinned, you have him pinned, stretch this thing to the sideline, get in behind Moore here, and let him lead for you. So great job working around. He gets to the corner. Corners obviously don't want to tackle anyway, but right there, hits the corner. Great call here, able to get the edge with that corner playing that far off, because a lot of times if that corner's down here, you think, hey, if we block down, he's just going to fire and he's going to set the edge. But great job knowing the alignment and understanding and anticipating if we can get the edge here, it's going to be really soft and we can circle the defense, and that's what happens on this one. Corner plays off, flip it out there, including right here, just getting an extension of a run game right there. We're throwing a swing for the running back. Last run we're going to look at right here, and this is just a pull by Ewers. And they're really trying to slip all this, go inside zone where they're flying this guy, and he's working up to block, and he's slipping that end up there to block as well. So you got 2 guys leading off the edge here for Ewers. The end squeezes pretty hard, so that allows for a pull. You got that receiver that just came across faking the jet sweep, able to lead out there. Helm is trying to get out there as well. Right there, leading up. Ewers pulls it, already up by 24. Hate for him to take a shot right there, but That's probably one of the game plan things they had. They knew that end would squeeze and they could get an extra guy on the edge. Ended up leading to a touchdown there for Texas, with Quinn Ewers finding a way to get in the end zone on the run. Texas, knowing they had a freshman quarterback, really want to get out with the quarterback, give it a lot of different looks. And right here we're going to look at some of the things that they did. And on this one, you see the motion goes away here, and they end up bringing this outside linebacker. Right here on this one, it's actually a screen. So they are trying to slip that, but this is great recognition here. It's just man-to-man. So right there, he sees this back start to release. These old linemen can't get to him quick enough. Great job just taking that away. Young quarterback, hey, he hesitates, he pauses, turns it to a huge loss here. You can never take a sack on a screen. Throw it at his feet, and we'll just move on. We'll go to the next play. They played the screen really well, but right there, just a freshman play. You got to get the ball to your hand, throw it at his feet, move on. Another look here of Texas just getting into a little bit of a pressure. And, of course, knowing the quarterback and what his skill set is, they really end up only rushing 4. 11 ends up spying. And then you got a green dog right here getting into the rush as well. So a lot of different things going on here for the defense. Great job anticipating this swing, getting to it. 3 guys condensed in the pocket. 1 guy sitting for the quarterback. And this guy's getting into the rush late. And right there, nothing downfield for OU. He has to get out of his hand. Again, another time that you're seeing the freshman quarterback really confused. Nothing there. At least this time he gets it out of his hand, doesn't take a sack. This is on a 3rd and 6. Nowhere to go. Here's a look of just great pressure here from this defensive end. Laid off the snap here for the tackle. And great anticipation of the snap and great get off. He's beat right now. Quarterback pretty good at anticipation right here. Feeling this pressure, reversing out, getting away from the initial pressure. But now, hey, now we're just in scramble mode. These guys are playing fast. They did lose contain. But great job rolling over the top, speeding him up. Don't let him get his eyes around, see what's going on. Let's go ahead and make this guy speed up, get the ball out of his hand. And the other thing was just great coverage right here by Gavin Holmes. Just right there, not freaking out when the ball's in the air, just undercutting it, knocking it down. Would love for him to intercept this ball, get 2 hands to it. But that's the clean plays on a 3rd and 8. Make sure of the incompletion, and of course if that thing does fly past your hand, you got a chance to tackle him as well. But would love for him to pick this thing off, but right there knocks it down. Nowhere to go there for the quarterback. Great pressure there early, right into his face there by the D end. That was Ethan Burke, just so fast off the ball. Left tackle was late to get to it. Great pressure there from the defense. Here's a look of really what this quarterback can do. Pretty good pressure. They end up bringing 5 here, looping around, bringing 2 backers, which is really tough. They do end up getting a guy free. O-line doesn't sort this out like they probably should. But quarterback feels it. He gets vertical. He makes this guy miss. Now he's rolling. But, again, the effort that these guys gave this day, I mean, the ball gets low. You can see this thing get loose right here when he's stumbling. That wrist gets below the elbow. Great job swatting that. And then the rip, man. Pull that lawnmower, get that thing out. And now everybody, again, oh, man, Texas is so lucky. No, they're not lucky. They're running to the football. They're playing hard. So when the ball does come out, they got guys around it, and they make their own break. So great job there by the defense running the football, ripping it out, and making your own break there for a big turnover there for Texas. Look here, 1st and 20, so you think it's probably a pass down, already up 21. And right here, 5-man rush already. Everybody's lined up in the gaps. Twist this thing up front. Don't let him go vertical with a scramble. And then right here, number 0. Man, he just toasts this tackle instead of going outside. Last time we saw a guy beat him with speed. This time he oversets. So right here you can see that extra kick. He overset him. Great job reading that. Let's slip to the inside shoulder, get back vertical. Don't let him push you all the way down. Now, hey, finish this dude off. Great job getting him on the ground. Now you get to the celebration. This thing, he had this thing playing. Now, I don't know how many thrusts you get in college football, but that seems like a bit too many. I mean, that's a couple thrusts right there. I think that's the max. But to me, that looks like 1 thrust, 2 thrusts, thrice thrusted. I would say that's going to be a flag if you're on any Key and Peele sketch right there. So, but great play right there. Started outside, slipped to the inside, playing strong through contact, finishing the quarterback. And 0 right here, that's Anthony Hill. Had a huge day. He had 11 tackles, 7 of them were solo. He had 2 sacks, 3.5 tackles for loss. That guy had an absolute day. If there's any defensive MVP, it's probably that guy for this game. That's a really good game for Anthony Hill. So another big win there for Texas in the Red River shootout. They try to call it rivalry, no chance. But anyway, Texas is rolling. Another big week this week going against Georgia. Going to be a great atmosphere there in Austin. Let us know as Texas fans what you guys are anticipating for this next week against Georgia and what that atmosphere is going to be like. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys again in the next video.